Welcome everybody to the Sulk stream. I am your host, the Incredible Sulk, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Another day. I'm mustache-less. Everyone, Pessy got his lopped off. It's tax season. That's what it is. It's tax season, and they took my mustache. Not all of it, though. I got to keep a little bit. Of it. And that's what I'm supposed to live on. You're telling me I'm supposed to live on this little mustache for like all year? This is the mustache. I have to make more mustache. It's working. It's working. Okay, I'm gonna give myself an aneurysm. You know, you can't grow mustache like that, dude. It takes time. It takes time and energy and focus. A lot of focus. A lot of chicken breast. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are good. I'm glad you guys are here. It's Monday, I assume. I could be wrong. But I'm not willing to check. I hope you guys had a great weekend, assuming I am right. And I hope nobody died. And if somebody did, I'm so sorry. But that's not my fault. Anyways, I hope you guys are ready tonight because we're doing alpha male boot camps. Boot camps. Not boob camps. Although I'm sure they do have those. Because whatever today. The rules are off. No one gives a shit. So alpha male boob camps, that works. I don't know why. It does, though. Anyways, yeah, people pay astonishing amounts of money to go to these boot camps, and it's pretty clear they're not alphas. And when they leave, they're not alphas. They're just $14,000 poorer. Yeah, you heard me right. $14,000, which is honestly disgusting. It's a disgusting amount of money, and it pisses me off. And so this whole rodeo, this whole shaboom, is gonna make me mad. It's gonna make me mad, but it's also gonna make me laugh. And I hope I do the same for you guys. I hope I make you mad, and I make you laugh. That's my job. That's what I do here. That's what I dedicate every night and every morning to do. It's just to piss you off a little bit, but also bring a smile to your face. That's what it's about. That's what brings in the big bucks. Well, not really, but I'm here anyway. So get comfy, get cozy. Everyone get ready. Get your alpha bull testosterone plus and get your whey protein and your Scarface poster and your chains that are attached to the end of the barbell. I mean, like, you just lift it without those, but whatever, you do you. You do you. Everyone inject some tren right now, right into your heart, so it makes your heart buff. Because everyone wants a buff heart. What could be wrong with that? You know, and all those other things. If you're working, keep working. If you are driving, keep driving safely with your seatbelt on, buckled up. And if you can afford your car, I am happy for you. You're doing great. If you can afford to keep your car, you're doing great. Anyways, yeah. I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is the Sulk stream, and this is called the Boot Camp for Alphas. Enjoy!
It's Chad. And today we're going to boot camp. I am so excited. I can't wait to learn more about boots. Chelsea boots, hiking boots, cowboy boots.
Drop and give me 20.
What?
I said drop and give me 20.
Boots. She's got boobs, though, too. So I can understand the difference. I mean, I don't understand the difference. One is cheaper, and that's the boobs. The boobs are cheaper. Boots are extremely expensive.
Okay. Nobody likes you. Your mom hates you. Your dad hates you. You hate you. I hate you. No.
Why is this lady talking directly at me? I don't get it. How do you know that? Who's giving you this information? Decorate your room and clean. What is this? A spare room in your house? I shouldn't say anything because this is a spare room in my house. That's where I'm doing it from. This isn't a studio.
Are you a bad person who does bad things and
Every day.
wants to stop doing bad things?
No, not particularly. Let's see. Ardenshire, the Incredible Sulk. Oh, that's me. Oh, by the way, that's my Ko-Fi. And if you guys want to donate, so I know that my Ko-Fi works, I won't be opposed to that. Background noise, crispy. Light crowd.
What
I'll
if
take
there
it.
was a course that helped you level
I'll
up
take
in
it. I
life
don't
and
care.
become the alpha you were always meant to be? Well, fear not, because for the low cost of $18,000 and your physical and mental well-being, there.
Excuse me. I was mistaken when I said $14,000, and I thought that was a ridiculous amount of money. A ridiculous amount of money for, I don't know how long this lasts, but if it's like a weekend getaway and you're paying 18 grand to like lay as the waves crash onto your face and stuff like that, you deserve it. You 100% deserve it. You deserve to get passed over. You know, that's what these guys are doing, right? This is like that one. God, what was that one with the Tom Hedder and the Billy Bob Thornton, where they were like losers and they were trying to pick up chicks or something like that? You're one of those. Well, not you guys, but these guys are one of those. $18,000. Go to Vegas. Go to Vegas for a weekend. Buy hookers and blow and like gamble it all. Dude, walk up to the tables and put it all on black. Put it all on black, and then if you win, you're going to feel awesome. But if you lose, you're in the same position as if you were to go to these alpha male boot camps. The same exact position. Because they're not making you any better in a weekend or something like that. They're not teaching you life lessons or some weird, stupid masterclass. Oh, look at me. I can carry logs with a bunch of other fat weirdos who are also balding and like 5'2". What do you want? What do you want, dude? Put it on black. Put it on black. Once you hit that, if you hit that, right, then you will be surrounded by people just like worshiping the size of your balls, obviously, right? You put 18 grand on a single roll, dude, you're going to be a hot shot. That'll be your night. Even if you do lose, because then people think you have that kind of cash. You're right like that. Even if you don't place another bet, just have a martini, right? You'll get it for free. Don't worry about it. Okay. Have a martini and be like, and then if you do lose, don't start crying. Don't start crying. Right? No one's going to be impressed if you just immediately start bawling. You lost $18,000 on a single roulette. But if you don't start crying, then people will be like, okay, this is somebody I need to know. And then you're still having the best night of your life. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try it. And then send me the video. And then you just, I lost $18,000 and Sulk made me do it. I'm like, yeah.
There is.
Start listening to my command.
This is about having fun, guys.
It's only during the hardest times that men get to see what they're really made of.
A-Dub says the best tiny nipple stream on Rumble. Not a lot of porn on Rumble, huh? That's, I mean, thank God, dude. It's not like there's not porn everywhere on the internet. It's like, it's too much. It's just too much, right? Does everything have to be porn? There's people that are actually submitting regular, like, arithmetic videos to Pornhub because it pays like double what YouTube does. I can't do that. I can't do that. Nobody's going to watch me on Pornhub either. Ardenshire, look into that. Ardenshire is my new producer, and so he's my go-to. He's like a frozen Asian, but I think he's straight. He's got a wife and everything, so.
This is Project Modern Day Night, and you may have heard about them before. Gunnar made 2 very good videos about it, so you should go watch those. Thank you for letting me copy your idea instead of finding my own video topics. Very cool.
Sister, you don't even, like, I'm here. You don't even know I'm here, but I'm here too. So this is just the layers, right? Nobody's thinking of anything original. It's 2025. Everything has already been thought of. Say I'm wrong. You tell me an original idea. Hit me in the chat. Fucking text me. Hit me up on X or something like that. Oh, by the way, I should probably... We have a new X account for Sulk Stream. At Sulk Stream Official, I'm sure. Sure, Ardenshire will post it in the chat. Hopefully. Or I can do it. We'll figure that out. But anyways, go follow that for better or clips, right? Clips. Anyways, I'm stealing your content too. I'm stealing your content, and you're lucky I didn't do the cat eye, right? Because I could do a cat eye and I'd turn heads.
Very chill, thank you. Project Modern Day Night.
More heads than you with your fucking ring. Take that out. Take all this out. Take that out. Take all this out. Take that out. Do your hair better.
Is a boot camp for men who want to level up, become the 2.0 version of themselves, or flip the switch, as they like to say a lot.
Crispy says, I don't know, think you might dominate the tiny nips category, John. That's not a real category. That's not a real category. Is that a real category? Dude, I don't peruse those particular sites, but it wouldn't surprise me one bit that it was like there was a tiny nipple fetish. I know that for a fact because how many people watch this show? I don't see anything valuable or useful that you can take home to your regular lives and like employ, and then that betters. No, so this must be some sort of form of pornography. I've come to accept it, right? So, I'm a whore too.
Change can take place in an instant if you are willing to flip the switch, flip the switch, flip the switch, flip the switch.
It is just a metaphor, though. They aren't a bunch of highly motivated electricians.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna flip the switch.
I swear to God.
Shut up.
Stop flipping the switch. Brian.
Stop that. You're going to burn out the fuse, man.
I can't stop flipping the switch, guys.
And there's nothing wrong with self-improvement, obviously. A lot of the issues they list here.
She needs to self-improve. She's like... she's not ugly enough for me to actually say mean things about her, but she's not like pretty. This thing right here. Hold on. Do I have something? Can I need to put one of those in, but I don't have any sort of like fishing tackle or anything like that. No. Maybe I'll have Jess. If Jess is watching, can you bring me a nose ring?
Are valid reasons to want to become a better person. Having places where men can be vulnerable and open about their mental health is important.
Ardenshire says, at Sulkstream Official, it's OFF. At Sulkstream OFF. Entertainment will happen eventually. That's what I'm working on. That's my goal. At the end of the day, one of these episodes might perhaps be entertaining. I don't know which one, and, it's probably only going to be one. But that's something.
This just isn't one of those places.
A-Dub says, don't these marks know they can join the Marines and make $18K a year being yelled at and hazed? No, they can't. Not these fine gentlemen. No. The Marines, I think, well, no, they would let like women in the Marines and like troons and stuff in the Marines now, don't they? So, yeah, maybe they can. Maybe they absolutely can. And that's oof. How do you have $18,000 just to piss away like that? If you're putting this on credit, like if you're financing this, dude, I want to strangle you for how stupid you are. And I bet a lot of them are doing that. What's with the sledgehammer, by the way? What's he doing with the sledgehammer?
This boot camp helps men reach their full potential by going through an intense 75 hours of physical challenges like crawling through mud, lifting heavy things,
Lifting logs and crawling through mud. I have mud and logs at my house right now. I can do this for you. And I will charge you $17,500 for you to come home over it, and I will yell at you and call you slurs and stuff all night long. And I'll probably get a nice buzz doing it. I'll have myself a nice drink, and then I'll be like, "Hey, you're a gay one." That's after several drinks. I'm not very witty when I get plastered.
Not sleeping, and being verbally berated by instructors.
It sounds super gay, Rick. It sounds super gay. How is it? Dude, it's super gay. Because what if this guy's just like shouting in your face and then you can't help yourself, and then you have like a massive erection and stuff? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna back off, or is he gonna like keep going until you finish? What's the manlier thing to do? Not be afraid of it. That's for sure. Right? You're afraid of that? I doubt it. He paid for an alpha male boot camp kind of situation, and you're afraid of this guy's erection? That's going to make your business drop, but not his erection.
Clearly, their main priority is to harbor an environment that boosts men's confidence.
What's your name again? God bless you.
Dumb joke. And I make them all day. I make dumb jokes every single day. That was a stinker. That was a stinker, bro. And Grebenyuk, who sounds like that's like a troll's name, is back at home forging mithril, still thinking about how stupid that joke is. My joke was better.
Like you sneezed.
To have a sense of belonging.
What an asshole.
Eyes crossed. What the f*** is the matter with you? Are you looking at me right now? No. Yes.
I want to do this job. I can, first of all, I could beat this guy's ass. But that's besides the point. But I could. I absolutely 100% could. And I hope he sees this and he gets uppity about it and then like challenges me. Then I will fly out and I will beat his ass in front of his entire class, which he made like $500,000 doing. You have 30 of these guys, 30 of them, and you're charging $18,000 a pop. That's like $600,000. So, I mean, good for you making that money, but I'll beat your ass. Call me. Fucking hit me on Twitter. I got points. I got miles, dude. I got miles on my credit card right now. Today. Let's go.
But are your eyes crossed? No, sir. You're looking at me right now. Yes, sir.
To feel like part of a brotherhood.
Don't look at me with your 1,000-yard stare. It ain't gonna f***ing work. This is why f***ing motherfuckers like you go through divorces and your
Oh.
f***ing wives leave you.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. $18,000 though. $18,000. Here's a sledgehammer. I'm going to tell you why your wife left you. Wow. That's brutal. That is so brutal. I couldn't do that. I'm mean, dude. I'm mean, but like, I'm not evil. That seems like you're really hitting him in a very sensitive spot. And his wife left him because she probably said, "You're not man enough for me." And, goes and bangs the 6'5" NBA player. And then he's like, "Okay, I'll show her who's man." And then he runs his credit card into this website and he's like, I'm going to go to this alpha male boot camp. 100% vindicating everything his wife said, by the way. So take a look at me now. You deserve that, bud. She left you, and I don't blame her one bit. Not even one iota. And she's probably a lot better off with you. I mean, you get boners when you get screamed at, I assume. I'm going to try and I'm going to scream at you until you get one.
Gotta be the dumbest f***ers I've ever met.
So if you want to see a man in his late 40s get pissed about being looked at,
Don't look at me.
then this is the perfect and
Late 40s, dude? And you're in your late 40s? I'm not saying you can't be like, you know, I don't even like using the term alpha male because I think it's a stupid term. I understand the concept, and I'm not saying it's not like real, but the people who say, "Oh, that's an alpha," or "you're so sigma" and stuff like that, they're just that's gay, dude. That's fucking gay. That's not. I don't think like real alphas ever use the term alpha unironically because it's so cringy. It's just so cringy. No one refers to themselves as an alpha male. No one that actually is an alpha male has said, I'm an alpha male. No, you're not. When somebody says that around you, that I'm an alpha male, you know he's got like a little dick and he cries a lot. He cries a lot. Like he's real emotional. So, okay. I couldn't help myself laugh. If somebody came up to me and was like trying to like put their finger in my chest and be like, I'm an alpha male. I would laugh. I would laugh a lot. And then what's he going to do? Try to hit me? I doubt that. I doubt it, bro.
investment for you. Did you just look
I'll
at
laugh at you until you get a boner.
Yeah. Don't look at me. I'm shy. We've been over this. I have to look at you to film. That's so embarrassing. It's your job. Whoa. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. But something you don't want to shy away from is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Love and Pies. Love and Pies is a free to download mobile game about
I don't
love.
like your
And
pies.
most importantly,
I don't want your pies.
Uncle Sven and our friend Joe. Personal
I don't
stuff
want your
for
pie.
free on iOS and Android.
I don't want her pie. It's probably all gothic. Black. It's a black pie. Too much hair. Anyways.
Thanks to Love and Pies for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. The project's challenges are meant to put you through.
Onia says this chick really loves Wednesday Addams or hates her, right? Because honestly, Wednesday Addams is blowing this chick out of the water. What's that chick's name? Blowing her out of the water. Blowing her absolutely out of the water. I'm not saying she looks bad. She's just not like, she's mid plus, but she has makeup on. So you don't know what's going on under the surface, you know, besides a bunch of like weird rape fantasies and maybe some sexual trauma in her past. No judgment here, though.
Extreme adversities.
Wait. No, yeah, no, there's a lot of judgment coming from here. I redact that statement.
You learn things like how to become a better father, how to control your emotions, and
more to say, it said wife left him for spending $18K on stupid shit. Well, probably left him before that because this book, I doubt this was the first stupid decision he's made. I mean, if he's doing shit like this, he's probably done some stuff in the past where he was all like, let's start an alpaca farm. And he buys the alpaca without, you know, any sort of research or anything like that. And then she just got to deal with an alpaca. And it's like staying in the kitchen and stuff. And she can't handle that. You remember Mrs. Doubtfire? You guys remember the movie Mrs. Doubtfire? And then he threw a party for his son, a birthday party for his son. And then his bitch wife came home and she was all like, you threw a party for our son? I'm divorcing you. Whoa. 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 Like, whoa. That's really That seems like an overreaction. We have 3 children, and we have been married for, I assume, decades at that point. I threw him a birthday party, and now you're going to fuck James Bond. Oh, that's it. Wasn't even about the birthday party. You just want to go fuck Pierce Brosnan, right? Okay. Then say that, okay? Don't make this guy hate birthday parties and then just not have birthday parties for any of his kids from here on out because you decided to fuck James Bond and then blame it on a birthday party. But then he had to dress up like a woman. He took it too far, too. I'm not saying it's a hate situation. That entire movie is a hate situation. I hate Robin Williams for dressing up like a woman and like and then the wife, let's call her Miranda. I kind of think that was it. And then Pierce Brosnan, because I mean, dude, she got like 3 kids and she's like 40 and you're Pierce Brosnan. So what's wrong with you, Pierce? What's wrong with you? Why are you picking up so much baggage? You know, you're not like Spirit Airlines, dude. You don't need to carry all that baggage with you. You're Pierce Brosnan. You're fucking James Bond. You know. What's wrong with you? In this scenario, you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year as a big shot businessman, CEO. I don't quite remember. And you're scooping up leftovers. Like you work at a movie theater and then you have the broom and the thing and then here's the popcorn. No, man. Hate. The only innocent ones are the children. And they just want to have fun and be with their dad. Anyways, how's Australia, Motorside? I was going to ask you that. But then I got into this Mrs. Doubtfire spiel. And I am completely right about it.
According to their website, how to become financially free. And by financially free, they mean that you are financially free to give them a shit ton of money. Sometimes it's hard to tell what is...
Ric Flair says, is mid plus like putting 89 in your tank? No. 91. 91 minimum, at least. We kind of... Come on.
Challenge and what is the instructors going on a big power trip. They shout no matter where they are. So I
Onia says this chick based her personality on watching Juno. Dry. That movie was dry as shit, dude. I was like, okay. Yeah. Well, now she's a guy. Now she's a guy. And yeah. So not only can she not pick scripts, she can't pick genders.
It's the only way they communicate. They do this thing where they watch these guys in pain
Poor
or
Ellen.
Exhausted, and then they stand off to
$18,000. $18,000, dude. And you get a shirt with your name on it. And then you get to be cold in the mud like a fucking idiot, like a fucking stupid asshole idiot. And then your wife is going to see this. And she's not going to be like, he's changed. I'm going to take him back. No. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm heartbroken for you. I really am. Especially if you don't have the kind of money. If you're like financing $18K. Oh, dude, this is painful.
to the side and smoke a cigar. I don't know what it is about alphas and smoking cigars. I guess they just can't resist putting...
Morticide says place is still fucked. Yeah, okay. Australia, he means. Yeah. That sucks, man. That sucks. What is the whole thing with smoking cigars, like the Tates and stuff? Well, Sigmund Freud said it was it represented a penis, but to Freud, everything represented a penis. He was like very penis focused. Everything had a vaguely phallic shape to him, and So he's like, yeah, that's a penis, and that's a penis, and that's a penis. And I wonder if somebody ever showed him like one of those Rorschach tests, you know, the ink blots, and then they just kept going. He's like, that's a penis. Yeah, that's a penis, and that's a penis. Yeah, that's a penis. And then Freud just thought to himself, "Was like, why is this therapist gay and showing me all these penis pictures?" Oh, Freud. Yeah, I don't know. With the cigars, I don't know. It's got to be weird. I don't get it. I don't smoke cigars. I've never really enjoyed smoking cigars. But I don't get it, dude. I don't get the cigar thing. They stink, and like a lot of them are pretty expensive, and they're not fun. They're not nice. I mean, they get you a little bit, but then they're so big though, right? And it's like a lot of nicotine. And you know, like a cigarette is better, right? A cigarette is better. I'm not, every time I, get a drink, I'm not going to light this big ass Robusta cigar and then fucking like, it's like a chimney stack I'm just holding on to. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous thing to do. But people do it, and they wear their Tommy Bahama shirts and stuff like that and think they're cool. You're not cool. You're not cool.
Something long, hard, and hot in their mouth. But sometimes they go to even greater lengths just to really rub in the guy's faces how much less miserable than them they are.
Just are so used to being comfortable and being complacent with your life and your family.
What are these guys doing? Are they just laying on railroad tracks? And why is this guy on a one wheel? Those aren't cheap, by the way. What's going on here? What is the purpose? What is the intent of this exercise? Do tell. I want to know.
That you're not willing, and that's why you're here. We know why you're here, because we did the same thing. We just need you to be better. Hands behind your back.
We just need you to be better.
If you think that a man who spent $1,400 on a hoverboard has anything to teach you about life, I urge you to reconsider.
I would buy one because I think it would be fun on the beach, and I see other people on the beach with them, and I think it would be fun. But I'm not going around doling out advice to people on my one wheel. No, nobody would take me seriously. No, and I wouldn't expect them to. I would not expect them to. I'd be like, no. If somebody started listening to me, like I was on a soapbox and stuff, I would just kind of tilt away. And then I would just start slowly moving out of frame. And then they'd start walking and be like, wait, where are you going? Okay, I might have to get one. Okay, we're gonna start a one wheel fund. I know we got a lot of funds, but basically all of them are at like $0. So one wheel fund it is.
Pretty sure this is the same instructor who constantly berates them for being out of breath.
Quarter of a mile. People are, oh my God. Are you kidding me? It's not.
Shut up. Oh my, dude. Like he could go even. I don't think. Okay, I just put another one up because this is a little short, just in case. This dude doesn't look like he can do a bunch of. I mean, he looks pretty heavy, but I don't know. Maybe he can do it, or maybe he's just like the coach in the golf cart, being like, "You're dogging it, and chasing him around the field. I don't know.
Not that hot out. Block it out, and remember why you came here. Keep up with me, or things are gonna get bad real quick. Do you understand? I'm not even breaking a sweat yet.
He's on his one wheel.
That is so weird. I can't imagine why you're not tired yet. What do you guys mean you're out of breath? I feel great. And I have a rock lodge in my back and I can't stop bleeding. Quit whining. The only whine I want to hear is more rosé.
I like how she put the boots on her, which makes sense. It really makes sense. Yeah, Onia says Freud just wanted to justify wanting to fuck his own mother. Yeah, yes. Yes, approved. 100%. I agree with you.
Hitting these ice cubes. Because room temp makes my stomach hurt. The founder of the modern day night project, Bedros Keuilian, is a serial entrepreneur, according to...
So nothing. He does nothing. He does. I mean, a serial entrepreneur for... I mean, I guess boomers can say that. And I know I talk about boomers a lot on this show because... Whatever, it's my show. Because it was really easy to start a venture and stuff like that, and then you could sell it a couple years later and it would make money, and then you're just kind of set, and so you keep doing that, and then you call yourself a serial entrepreneur. You're not really doing anything, but somehow this gentleman has convinced a bunch of cucks, honestly, a bunch of cucks and simps to pay $18,000. $18,000 to go and get dragged around in the mud and get made fun of and stuff like that. God, this should be my job.
To the About the Author section of his book, Man Up, which I'm pretty sure is usually written by the author themselves, which makes it even funnier that it goes on to say, Bedros is known as a hidden genius that entrepreneurs and business experts turn to when they want to scale, boost sales, and increase profits. Yeah, some people say he's like a freaking genius. He's like the expert for the experts. He is the first person that people come to, not the second.
Can somebody write a biography for me? Like, can somebody write my biography? Can you? I'm not going to give you any information, but I want you to, like, make it up. And, yeah. 300 pages minimum.
Not the third, the first. Why are you talking in third person? No, I said first person. Some of their reasoning for why you should flip the switch or attend the boot camp is kind of messed up. Throughout their website is constantly referring to them and how they don't want you to be a real man. Look, the opposite.
Is that what you mean? Is this the JQ? Are you spitting the JQ on us right now? Because that based honestly. Whoa, bro. Whoa, slow it down. Slow it down. Who is this they business? Who is this they business? Obviously, it's the bankers and the Hollywood producers and the other they. He had to be referring to the JQ, right? Right? He has to be referring to that. Who is this nebulous they that he refers to?
Position is trying to keep men weak, anxious, depressed, docile, and dependent. That's how they want the...
Mordecai said, Tiny Nips written 75,000 times will get us 300 pages. Did you do the math? Did you actually do the math? No, that would be psychotic. If somebody sent that to me, I'd be like... I would ban them from everything because that guy is out to kill me. That dude is out to kill me and like wear my nipples. Not my face, but just like cut off my nipples and then put them on his ghastly oversized nipples, right? And so it doesn't even look right. It looks like a nipple cake almost. It's like like a wedding cake. It's got tears. Yeah, don't do that, Mort. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Let's get back to this guy's JQ.
Average man to be.
Hey, Amanda.
Who is the opposition? Who is they? Is they here? Is they in the room with us?
Don't be daft, woman. You know who they is. You know exactly who they is. You know who they is. Come on. Oh, but she's a woman, so she might not.
Right now? Basically, the entire website sounds like it's giving us a vague prophecy from a fantasy book. You must take this ring and you must hide it in a safe place. Why do I have to do that? Because they will try to take it from you. Who will? Those who oppose us. Who opposes us? The opposition. How are they opposing us? Opposingly. Is that a ring? They can't.
Stop with your girl humor. Quit it with your girl humor with your bob cut and your bangs. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, stop it. And this thing too. Just convey the information. All right? Convey the information like you got it from ChatGPT, because I'm sure you got a lot of the script from that. And maybe you got the jokes from I mean, either yourself or your simp boyfriend, because they're not great. I'm not, and I'm not sitting here telling you like I'm an expert at jokes. I'm not a joke professor or anything like that. But I know that it's a little dry. It's a little dry. Okay? It's a little dry.
Have it. It's mine. It's my cock. All right. My precious. Right. Okay, man.
Amanda says, "Oh snap! Women are not funny. They are not. I'm not sorry. I am correct when I say that women are not funny. They can do funny things. They can do funny things, like make poor decisions or burn the roast or something like that. And that's in a situational comedy that could be funny, sure, of course. But to be intentionally funny is." It takes risks and it takes... There's a lot of psychology behind comedy. And women are very group-oriented thinkers. And a lot of comedy comes from... It's about surprise almost, right? It's about surprise and it's misdirection, right? When you lay out a joke, there has to be an assumption of the end of the joke, and you have to violate that assumption. Doing this can ostracize you from a group. And so women are not very keen to do real jokes. They will do safe jokes, very safe jokes, but they're not really capable of actually delving in and figuring out things that would really rock the boat, if you know what I mean. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe that wasn't the best explanation, but I'm not a psychologist either. But if you, Aiden Paladin actually does a really good introspection on the psychology of humor and why women specifically don't really have the capability to be funny. If you want to look into that, I recommend it.
Ew, what the fuck? Julian wrote his book Man Up about his self-improvement journey, which began
Amanda says, okay, not true. I follow Marie, Jess, and FOMO. And those are perfect examples of why women are not only not capable of being funny, but not capable of understanding what funny is in the first place. So thank you, Amanda.
After he was having some mental health issues and started to go to therapy, which is great.
Burn!
It's a huge accomplishment and something to be very proud of. But then he started the program so that other men could suffer like he did, so that they could improve themselves like he did.
They would reach out to me and say, hey, Bedros, you should really create some kind of a challenge, an experience for us to go through where we could experience that growth. And I was like, man, I don't know how to put you through.
Yeah, man. Amanda says, you dick. I'm like, yeah, yes. Yeah, that's why I'm funny.
An experience of suffering.
Which completely skips the therapy step of his journey.
To be a better human, then you are going to have to suffer.
Life actually has plenty of suffering to go around. I don't know if we need to be making more of it.
Shut up. Oh my God. Shut up.
Today, this guy punched me in the face. Oh my God. Yeah, but then the doctor gave me the sucker. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I need you to punch me in the face. Why? So I can get more suckers. Can't you just skip that and get one from the store? No, this is the only way I can get a sucker. The sucker is a metaphor for... From what I've learned about the project,
no. And I can't watch every single one of these. I'm not just sitting around watching YouTube videos all day. Right. But I like how they give us the, I don't know. I can't meticulously watch every single video. And then if I did, then I would have like much more thought out arguments. And I don't like doing that. I don't like putting a lot of work into this channel just because I don't. So deal with that. But yeah. Yeah. How many, what should 2.8 million subscribers. It
doesn't seem like they're covering any of the actual improvement in this.
Man, who is this bitch with her fake lips? I don't know if those are fake. I don't know if those are fake, but she is wearing a great deal of makeup. And she's just nobody. She's just a nobody. I mean, she's got a lot more. This has 5 million views on it, so she's making good money. But probably not because of her beauty or her comedy chops. I think, here's the thing. A lot of people like women when they're utterly attainable. And she seems like a good mid ground. Like it's like when you go to a public pool and there's the 3 diving boards, and then there's the low one and the middle one and the high one. And then you try to go up the high one, and then you look down and you're like, this is too high. I can't do this. And then you go to the low one and you're like, this is not even fun, dude. I'm barely even out of the pool. But then you look at the middle one, and you're like, I could conquer that. I could conquer that. I think that's the same situation here. Also, the goth thing, a lot of men find that appealing. That's all. A lot of men find that appealing. I don't know why. And I'm not saying I'm different.
Program, they're just doing the suffering part.
His only job is...
Amanda's here to critique her appearance, which I love. Thank you so much. The bottom lip has no lines, which equals injections. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to because I have no idea. I don't have any work done. Neither does Jess. Jess has no work done. We don't get work, and it's just because we don't need work, honestly. What? I'm 100% serious. But yeah, okay, fine. She gets lip injections. And lip injections are not good because it's just another thing you have to deal with. Going back in and getting more shit pumped into your lips because it dissolves after a while and then they get flabby. But you have to put in more to keep that tightness. So they just get bigger and bigger and bigger until you get like big old, like that. And they look ridiculous. Maybe not all lip jobs because maybe they're actually getting good enough to keep it unnoticeable. But I don't look for stuff like that. I don't look for little clues like Manda here. Oh, there's no bottom line. That means there's 100%. I don't know that. I don't commit myself to knowing stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and believe you, Manda.
Seems like is to get these guys to ring the bell and quit.
All of the instructors are...
Arden Shara says she pays for views. Can you do that? Yeah, I know you can do that from bot farms and stuff. Maybe. But that means she would have money. Or her boyfriend or her husband would have money. Which I could also believe. Because she kind of seems like the type that would date like a 50 or 60-year-old that's just like, old. And he wants himself a nice 35-year-old mid. And, God bless him. He can have that. But what he needs to provide is thousands of dollars so she can get millions of views. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Curtis Connor, which this is very similar. They're both completely insufferable people. He's got like 6 million views. So maybe there's just a large cohort of individuals out in the world that have no taste. And I think that's the one. That's it. That's what's going on. I'm like 90% sure.
Are ex-military or ex-cops. Guess how many of them are ex-therapists?
I'm gonna take off all your fucking clothes and I'm gonna drag you up and down the street.
I'm gonna take all your fucking clothes. I'm gonna suck each one of your dicks one by one until and then we're all gonna go home and then never talk about it again. Scary. Okay, it's scary. This is my nipple, and this guy's got to be gay.
Go on, guess.
Shut the f up and be a team player and go to the junior team. You say another word, you're gone.
Guess.
There's no way the whole front of your shirt is not covered in mud by now. If it is, you're just being a little bit.
Guess.
60% you will not be here on Friday.
Based on the clips I've seen, if you were to cry in front of any of these instructors, they would, without hesitation, call you a giant pussy. Which just
$18,000 for this? 18. You can have a nice ski vacation in like Aspen for 18 grand, right? Oh, but their wives left them and stuff. Yeah, do it anyway. Go do the Vegas idea. $18,000, put it on black, and then if you win, you have $36,000. So that's do it again. Let that shit ride. Right? Because it's clear you have nothing to live for. So might as well just get addicted to alcohol and gambling and hookers and stuff. Because what are you doing, man? You clearly don't care about your financial situation. And if 18 grand is like something that you're not even going to like worry about, then do something else. What are you doing with your time? Right? If you can piss away 18 grand on this weird camping trip, you can do other things. You can learn to fly an airplane. You can, I don't know, dude. You can do a bunch of shit with that kind of money. That's real cash. That's a good chunk of money.
seems like they're trying to solve these issues with the same stuff that caused them in the first place. You see, the reason men struggle with
Amanda says, of course, she has the basic bitch small symptom piercing. Yeah, we noticed. We made comment on that. And what's the deal? I know it's the style at the time, but it's like so many chicks have that. So many chicks have that little thing right there. It's the style at the time. I just pulled this arm out of my crotch. See, you don't have an arm crotch, do you?
with mental health.
You're not an alpha. Oh, get out. Get out. I told you. Go away, it. Anyways, moving on.
Society pressures them to be big and strong. And so we're going to fix that by making them big and strong. And to make matters worse, they have another version of this program for children. The Squire Project is for boys aged 13 to 15.
No. The Squire Project, that sounds super gay. And if your kid's like a little fruitcake, then it's not going to do anything. It'll piss him off, which will be funny.
15, and is to prevent big tech and social media from brainwashing the masculinity out of our boys.
Making them gay. No, he's got a point though. I mean, like, a bunch of apps on there will make kids gay and like make them go trans and stuff like that. I'm not saying he doesn't have a point. I'm just saying it's a bad idea. But whatever.
So it's like a preventative measure for your son. It's like masculinity Botox. A father and son experience that will be remembered forever. And then there's just this picture of a kid strangling his dad. Hey, John, remember that time you murdered our father? Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's the bell. Hold on. I gotta get the bell. There we go. I always do the wrong time. I wish there was just like a little feature that there we go. There's the bell. Amanda says, "Hi, Jess, love you," for $10.
Love you too.
That was my crotch arm. That's not Jess. That's not. Oh, these are my. Get out of here.
I do remember that time that I murdered our dad. Yeah, I'll remember that forever. Yeah, me too. A rite of passage for your son as he becomes a man.
A rite of passage for your son as he becomes a man. This is weird, dude. This is weird. And it sounds gay. It sounds like I would never send my son off to an alpha, this camp will make you a man. Just because I'm not fucking retarded. And my son's not retarded. And I feel like we would both laugh at this. And then I'd be like, isn't that ridiculous, son? I'd be like, you're going. And then I would continue to laugh as he would be packing his bags because I would send him off. He would be pissed. I want to have enough money to do shit like that. Like, prank him hard. And like in such an over the top unnecessary $18,000, and I'm sending my son to a boot camp that I know he will not benefit at all from, and it'll just piss him off and ruin his weekend. One day I'm gonna have the money just to annihilate his self-esteem.
The rite of passage is killing your father. You have to get rid of him. This town ain't big enough for the two of you. It's you or him.
I can do that.
Why are you crying? Stop crying, you pussy. I forgot to mention that both of these programs require liability insurance. I have no idea why. It's a mystery, honestly.
Is that seriously a...
Seems kind of unnecessary.
Was that seriously a bear trap? That's not a good idea. They're bear traps, and they're like crawling around bear traps and stuff like that. It's bear traps. It's not a good idea.
Necessary, really.
Just water, Kowalski. Stop being a little girl.
I don't want to show much of the Squire program.
Oh, sorry, Amanda. XOXO. Yeah, she gave you the finger guns. I know you want to chew her box and stuff, but calm down, Amanda.
Program clips because I find them hard to watch, and I don't know if the kids even agree to being filmed, but they're doing essentially everything they do with the adults.
ODS says, here, son, this will make up for the divorce. It won't, but it'll make him hate you more. Just like mom tells him to do.
Doing them with their dad. They continue to yell at and verbally berate the children.
If you yell me,
bear trap sounds like a gay sex thing. I mean, I'm sure it is. I mean, I don't know it is, but I can ask Royce because he's a bear and he frequents the clubs. So, you know, I imagine that would require 2 bears and an otter to get the full trap effect. And then I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I don't know the specifics or the mechanics of the bear trap. But I feel like it's a 3-man team that achieves this so-called bear trap.
Question on the way down. You, all, every one of you, are going to crawl from here to the bus.
Mortis says bear trap would be Royce in a skirt. Okay, yeah, I believe that.
Don't worry, they get the deluxe childhood trauma package. Their website says, as a result of this course, that your son will stop acting
no longer acts like a child. What does that even mean? I don't even know how old these kids are. Let's say he's 16. Then you send him off, and then you expect him to come back no longer acting like a child. So he's going to stab you to death or something? Is that what you mean? Like he's not acting like an innocent, fun-loving, bright-eyed child where the world is still new. No, now he's grizzled and, he lost a lot of friends at that camp, dude. They intentionally killed 3 of his friends just to kill the spirit inside of this kid. That's why it's so expensive. He's got to make friends with little Filipino kids, and then they slaughter him and make him watch. So it kind of like rips his heart out. Is that what you want to do to your son? Okay. What does that mean? No longer acts like a child. He's a child. Let him. What the fuck, dude? How deranged do you have to be to do this? How unproud of your son do you have to be like, I don't like the way you turned out, so I'm going to send you to a camp to re-educate you. It's literally a re-education camp. That's what it's a boot camp. It's a re-education boot camp. And then he's going to come back and you're going to love him. You're going to love it. You're going to love what he's turned into. You guys have seen those gay conversion camps that they send kids off to, and they're like in the middle of the jungle, right? And then they lock them in like concrete rooms, and they like bang them and stuff, and like break their knees and stuff, and they show them a piece of paper. Oh, we're your legal guardian because your parents signed this and gave us $20,000 to make you not a queer anymore. Those kids don't come back cool. They don't come back cool. No. They're, I mean, maybe not gayer, but definitely more traumatized. Deeply traumatized. You can send a kid off and send him over my way. I'll traumatize his ass. I'll be like, all right, kid, I haven't thought about it yet. How do you traumatize a kid? I can think of a lot of ways. Not positive, though.
Like a child, which is the saddest thing I've ever heard. The ages for this course are 13 through 15. That is very much still...
Douchey says it's a camp to help them concentrate. It doesn't force them to concentrate. It just helps them. And yeah, they're going to lose a lot of weight.
Child. Now it's a child that has crawled through a lot more mud and is a lot less likely to speak to you as an adult. I really have no idea why they would list this as a positive thing that happens. Like, what parent wants that?
Okay, bye,
Bye,
Dad.
son. Have a good time at camp.
Dad?
Oh, hey, now we are talking.
What happened?
Yeah, that's what you get for acting like a little kid all the
I'm
time.
so old.
No kid of mine is gonna act like a kid
I'm like
of
100.
mine.
I don't feel so good.
You were getting on my nerves. Did you really just die right now? That is so childish. I guess posting on...
Well, yeah, she's got a point, though. I mean, like, you don't want to... Geez, she killed the mood. I don't know why women try to make jokes. It's just not fun, dude. It's just not fun when you do it. It's fun when we do it, but then, have you ever been, like, joking in a circle with your guys? You're at a party or something like that. Everyone's got a good buzz on, and then you're cracking jokes in a circle with your friends, and then some chick comes in and, like, ruins it. It just ruins it. Like, try to... I was a stand-up comedian for a long time, and I would hang out with other stand-up comedians, and we would go to stand-up comedian parties and stuff like that. And sometimes a guy would bring in, like, a new girlfriend or something like that, and she would be like, oh, I'm with a bunch of stand-up comedians, I better bring my hot fire. And it was so cringy every fucking time. It's just so cringy. It's just so fucking cringy, dude. It's just like, you don't have to be a comedian too. Okay? You could just be the girl. You know, you think what we're doing is like funny, is a joke to you? You don't take us seriously? Ha 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 ha. Get out of here. And then everyone would be like, damn, John, you didn't have to go that hard on her. I did, though. I did, didn't I? I did, because it keeps happening. It keeps happening over and over again. Dude, there's limited stage time. And girls, there's not a lot of girl comedians. There's not a lot. So every time one signs up, she's right on there. And then they get booked on shows and stuff like that because we have to have diversity in every fucking show, don't we? Yeah. Yes. So if she wants to play the game, I'm going to be like, nope. Get the fuck out.
Every social media imaginable.
I was the lighthearted one.
Advertising, because they also made a documentary about the Modern Day Night Project, which I watched twice. Like and subscribe to say.
Tell me this documentary. Is it in here? Tell me about this documentary. Tell me about this documentary. Okay.
Say sorry about that to me. Sorry for your loss, Chad. Of time. The whole thing is Coolian giving more backstory for the project and explaining why they started it. The documentary also seems like a vanity project. The whole thing is in black and white.
Mort said, wait, where did you meet your wife there, Sulky? Well, we met at an open mic. And she knew she loved me when I told her to shut up and get the fuck out of here. And then she started texting me a lot.
There's epic background music. It's in slow motion. It's fucking.
Well, you think I'm being no.
I am erect and ready to eject.
Amanda says Jess is a fucking saint. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At some point when he's
What do
describing
you
the
want?
program, he refers to the physical challenges as
I'm a
opportunities.
jokester.
And so the ice bath is one challenge. You know, pulling
She wanted the D.
a truck.
Is that a Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference? Is that what you're doing?
Pickup truck, and then ultimately a fire truck is another, and hiking just miles and miles every single day during the 75 hours over that 3-day period, and all types.
See, let's carry big logs up this mountain and stuff like that. And we paid $18,000. We paid $18,000 to carry and do this stupid shit. Do steroids. Do that. Do steroids. Look at your chicken legs, brah. Look at that. This is not alpha male material. Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that leg. Now look at. Oh shit! I almost fell. Hold on. Look at that. That's a meaty bastard. I got nice thighs too. Good meat. That's good meat. Get some fucking meat on there. Get some. Go away, woman. Get some.
Stop. $20 to see the thighs.
Stop. You're not my pimp, okay?
It's a physical, I guess what some would consider torture, but I would look at as opportunities.
It's not torture, guys. It's an opportunity. Oh, look, this guy's getting the opportunity.
Amanda says, I couldn't put up with you. God bless Jess. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even arguing you.
What's all that?
She's got a thing for you. Oh, where did you meet your wife there? Oh, because No, where? See, he meant meat.
Oh.
He meant meat.
Oh, yeah. He was in my whorehouse that I ran, that I wasn't a whore in, but he was a
And then
good
she
one.
pulled a derringer on me and shot me, and it just bounced off my chest, and then she got all hot. And then, oh, Amanda, let's see those chicken thighs.
Come on, you gotta show him.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm not gonna angle the camera, so I'm gonna dangerously climb up on my stool. On my chair.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, look at those fuckers.
Okay.
Look at that fucker.
They are amazing.
That's nice.
They are nice.
That's meaty.
Okay.
Look at that.
Alright, don't get too intense.
Ah!
Ah! Baby.
Ah!
Oh my god, stop. Stop.
What?
Okay, alright. Are you good? What are you drinking in here?
I'm drinking life.
Wow, really, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
There's the bell. There's the bell. And you're welcome, Amanda. And thank you for the $20. I guess pimping does work.
Pimping does work.
It ain't easy though.
Opportunity to be waterboarded. Congrats, guy. On the opportunity. Congrats. The graduation for the boot camp happens after your rebirth ceremony, where they make you dig and lay in your own grave. This began because
Dude, she says I did a cycle. I actually just found a pic of me before I broke my neck and I was jacked. I miss being strong. Bro, muscle fades fast when it's not being pushed. Yeah, that's why it's a full-time job, dude. It's like being this ripped.
Oh my god. I'm so glad you're feeling yourself, babe. Yeah, get it, boy. Yeah. Ooh, show him. Show
Boom!
him.
A boom!
Yeah.
Anyways, I think I've shown enough meat tonight.
Amanda said she'd rather see my thighs. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
fuck
are-
off.
They are chicken thighs.
Fuck
yeah.
off.
he and his wife were hanging out one day and then thought to themselves, babe, what if I gave men the opportunity of dying? What if I put them
Nia says, dig your own grave cringe. Okay, fine.
in a body bag and then charged them
Oh, Amanda
money
says those biceps are nice. Thank you.
for it?
I'm like worried because I'm like, are my biceps big enough?
And I like, no, but she likes them. She likes them.
I like them.
I know, but you don't compliment them anymore.
Literally.
No, she takes them for granted. Right? She's just like, lift this, lift that, open this jar.
All right, and it's just gonna ask you a question there.
Oh, she's burying her sense of humor. Yeah, because it's dead.
Then you just answer that for me. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.
And I get it, in a way it's appealing to have a prescribed time where you can say, I did it, I've accomplished it, I have improved myself. When in reality, that's a never-ending battle. It's easier to spend the huge amount of money than to accept that the 2.0 version of yourself is a lifelong project and not a 75-hour one. And
This is true. She's right about that. I hate these seminars, these self-help things that are like, come to our seminar, come to our weekend course, and it'll change your life. And you're going to be better for it for the rest of your life. And then they do it. They spend this remarkable amount of money, and then they don't learn anything. It's a habitual thing, right? This is the same with like diet programs and stuff. You understand a diet is a lifelong commitment. It's not just, oh, I wonder how long I can do this for and then gain it all back. It's forever. It's forever. They don't communicate that properly. They don't communicate the drive you really need. Because they don't want to. They want you coming back again because, it's a ripoff. It's a scam. That's what this is. It's 100% a scam.
This is a nitpick, but it's kind of funny that it's called the Modern Day Night Project, because if there were modern day nights, they wouldn't be doing any of this. It would be a lot more.
No, Knob. Jess is not showing her thighs. No.
Like.
Mort says doesn't have to compliment anymore. Won the game already. Yeah. I mean, she got the ring, and then I signed the paper that said we're married, and then she had like the kids and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, now I'm in it. And yeah, so no more compliments for old John. But I better keep that muscle, because then she'll make snide remarks. Yeah, that's being married. That's not even good armor. That's not even good armor, dude. And I want armor. I want like a good set of armor. I know it's not practical. I really do. And like, I'm a girthy dude, so I would need to get it made for myself, which would be expensive. Probably around $18,000. But I would use that armor way more than this gay little boot camp you're going to. I would use that shit every year, at least once a year. I go to Ren fairs too, so I would wear it every Ren fair. A full suit of armor, right? Tailor-made, handmade, full suit of armor. And I would use it so much too. I would use it so much. I wonder if I can find a guy. I might have to look. Mort says 8 to 10K for pretty shit stuff. Yeah. I can see that, dude, because you know how much work goes into making a suit of armor, and there's no reason, because it's not like a tactical advantage in any way. No, a bullet will go straight through a suit of armor. Right? I mean, it must. There's a reason we don't have it anymore. Wearing plate armor in Florida would be horrible. Yeah, but underneath that plate armor, I would have a breathable Tommy Bahama shirt. So I'd be comfortable and drunk. I don't think I've laughed at a single one of her skits, one of her bits or anything like that. I don't think I've laughed at a single one. Not even a smirk or anything. Nothing. Are these fun to watch though?
I'm going to call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing.
Thumbs down. There we go. I'm going to do this guy.
Society today is clearly lacking masculine role models. Men have been raised to be weak and feminine.
Oh,
so what is
God. Hold on, sir. Way to have a hook. My God. I hate modern times, dude. But I know there was people like this back in like the 30s in Germany. Do we see any parallels? I don't at all. Damn, dude. What the fuck?
feminine? So what is the answer? Better fathers? Nope. It's paying thousands of dollars to LARP as a Navy SEAL and have other men humiliate you. I'm sure there's a lot of science backing this one up. In this next clip, you can see their testosterone rising instantly.
Amanda says it's like SNL humor. That girl? Well, it's bad, but it was just boring, and it was just boring. I haven't watched SNL in ever, so I don't exactly know what you mean by SNL humor. I have a vague recollection of SNL where I saw clips from the 70s, and they said it was good, but I was so far out of that realm that I couldn't understand the humor of it. Maybe it was funny during the time, but that's like 30 years before I was born, dude. So it's like, I'm not going to get it, right? I'm not going to get it.
Nice and tall. That is not nice and tall. Put your down.
Amanda says new SNL is not funny. But isn't it their job to be funny? Don't they get paid? Actually, they don't get paid very much at all. I think they only get like a couple grand an episode. To be on SNL and to like, I think you have to work pretty hard too. So I don't know why anybody would be on. If the show sucks, don't be on the show. Don't be on the show. And I tell myself that every day before I go on Daywave. But I still sit down and I press the link and here I am. I'm kidding. Sometimes.
Lower! Lower!
Sometimes.
What is wrong with you? Are you retarded?
No.
This adult boot camp is called Modern Day Night.
I don't have any Johnny Bahama. I don't have Johnny Bahama shirts. But if you guys want to make me a Johnny Bahama shirt to sell, I will sell that. All right? I'm just going to put that out there. Here, let me get my...
project, which sounds like a Batman movie. Come to think of it, you could probably learn more about being a man from Bruce Wayne. These guys emptied their savings account to learn how to become alpha males, and what unfolded, well, you just have to see for yourself. Let's explore. Back in 2019, Bedros Keuilian started the Modern Day Night Project, an attempt at recreating military...
Modern Day Night? Is there a pun there? No, I doubt it. There's my bonfire, and that's the Space Potato shirt. So if you guys want to buy a Space Potato shirt or donate to my Ko-Fi, which is also cool, or you know, if you want spicy pics sent to your DMs, hit me up.
Training in a 75-hour window to turn suburban dads into hardened alpha males. What transpired is a 3-day course enriching the teachers at a level far beyond.
Douchey says, I hate his stupid face, and I hate it too. What's up with his nose? Is that his original nose? That doesn't seem like his original nose. And he's got a stupid face. I agree with you. He has a stupid face.
Typical course selling fake guru. Here's an example of the training they receive.
Yes, man. Take a pic in the sex cult shirt and then send it. And then send it. Oh, here we go. Extreme yard work. So you pay like all this money 18 grand to do yard work now?
I may have cherry-picked something they were doing that was dumb, but this entire project is full of exercises that are going to make you laugh, so make sure to get your popcorn ready. Normally, you'd pay a company to do your landscaping for you, but in this video, we're highlighting a company that has figured out how to get guys to pay to do their dirty work. The next class will be the 20th cohort of men.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. That's the 20th class. 37 spots. Hold on. Let me bring up the calculator. Hold on, my calculator. 37 times 18 grand. $666,000. I think we might have uncovered something, guys. He makes $666,000 per class. This is his 20th class. Hold on, let's bring that back up. So times 20, $13.3 million. You have to be fucking kidding me. You have to be absolutely joking me. You made $13 million making dudes do your yard work. I must be retarded. I must be absolutely retarded. I feel stupid. I feel like a fucking clown doing this. I feel like an absolute clown doing this every night, dude. This guy's raking in $13 million by making losers do his yard work. God. Fuck my nice legs and stuff, right? And my kissable biceps. This guy is putting me to shame.
And they claim 37 spots to begin.
This is bullshit.
The project costs $18,000.
Bullshit.
37 people at $18,000 each equals $666,000 in revenue. This is the highest margin business model I've ever seen. This is what you're paying for.
Get your off. 5. The only 4. Drop it down. Drop your gear.
Gear down.
5.
So you just give it to be rude and stuff? That's not cool. Nah, dude. I wouldn't. I feel bad for these guys, though. I really do. I feel really bad for them. What compels a man, besides a terrible, bloody divorce, to do something like this? Were you castrated as a young man? Because usually, like, if another guy screams in my face, it doesn't want me to be a better man. It makes me want to fight him. Which is what, like, a real man would do. Again, I don't like using the term alpha because I don't think anybody who is an alpha male ever has called themselves an alpha male. Because that's super, super cringe. But I'm not going to let you yell at me like this. No. I will use my kissable biceps against you. And I'm going to call them that from now on.
4, 3.
It's gay LARPing. It is gay LARPing.
The price is.
It is gay LARPing, and if they just took that leap into just actually being gay, I think they'd be a lot happier.
Increased over time. Let's assume 20 members in a cohort at $15,000 per person times 20 cohorts means they've probably generated around $6 to $8 million. Steve Eckert is my favorite instructor. Steve will be the facilitator of suffering. This next clip is one of my favorite.
What was that look?
Favorites posted from this alpha male camp. Let me know if you're convinced Steve is mentally well.
Because I see in your eyes that most of you don't belong here. And I'll be damned, I'll take this knife off my waist and carve this tattoo off my hand before I let any of you show up here on Friday for the graduation. I see in your
There's a graduation.
Your souls are mine.
This is ridiculous, dude. A graduation? What's with all the hatchets on the wall? There's a But you have to carry that sledgehammer. What is that? Dude, I would stab this guy. There's no fucking way There's no fucking way I would let anybody talk to me like that.
I was still laughing hysterically the 15th time I watched this video. The more I researched this alpha male camp, the more I wondered.
Dude, she says, "Beat me harder, daddy." This has to be some sexual thing. This has to be a fetish, right? And if you're into fetishes, hit my PayPal. If you put 18 grand into my PayPal, we can talk. I can scream at you until you get a boner and stuff like that. You know, really, I'll watch you drag yourself through the mud and say, "Hit me harder, daddy." And I'll be like, 18K. I'm going to buy a boat. I'm going to buy a boat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude. Hell yeah. I will scream at you all day long until I'm hoarse. And I can't scream anymore, right? $18,000, yes, please.
If the coaches were the ones who needed a training camp, Steve apparently is very in control of his emotions.
Do the wheelbarrow. Now, 20 cartwheels. Those aren't real exercises.
Hold me straight, motherfucker. He's wiggling me left and right. You know he likes holding me.
Now suck my dick 20 times.
It's the light butt slap that did it for me. Way to crawl up the hill, champ.
Super, super gay. And this guy's clearly gay, right? He's pretty gay. But not as gay as what these bros are doing. These knights. These whatever they're called.
That was Steve calling before he grabbed his knife and slammed the table.
Class leaders, we have everyone?
These students look like they just survived a grenade blast in a remote town outside of Germany, but nope, they're in the upper middle class area of Chino Hills, California.
Chino Hills, huh? So it's Southern California, I think. There's money out there.
You're laying down there at the bottom of the ground. Go.
What if, okay, so I'm sure they sign a waiver in case they have a heart attack like this poor old bastard, dude. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think you're seriously going to get like chiseled and ripped and everyone's going to love you after a weekend? I know we already made that point, but it's just like, it's hard to watch, dude. This guy's clearly suffering.
Oh, get up here. Let's go.
The first thing that comes to mind when watching this alpha male boot camp is, boy, do these guys need therapy. Thanks to today's sponsor, BetterHelp, we all can have access to a therapist who can provide us with helpful, unbiased advice.
Honestly, I don't even think therapy is all that effective, and I've been through therapy, as you can tell. But it's got to be more effective than this garbage, right? It just seems like it's a really bad financial decision. And I want to know more about the backstory of these people. I want to dive into the individual characters. If they could do some sort of Bug Juice kind of show where, if you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You guys remember Bug Juice on Disney? You guys remember Bug Juice? Where, yeah, if they could dive into the background stories, maybe a little bit more in the home life. Oh, like Steve got... his wife left him for a black man, and now their two kids spit on them whenever he visits. That I want to know, like, what leads them up to doing this. That's what I want to know. I don't want to just see a bunch of sad, pathetic guys. I want to have some backstory. I want to see a character arc. I want to do some world building, please.
If our mental health is suffering. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to be a support system when you're in need.
Mortis said that's why they call you emotionally intelligent, Sulk, though. No, they don't. They've never called me that. Nobody in my entire life has ever called me emotionally intelligent. They've called me emotionally damaged and erratic, and like loose cannon has been a term that's been thrown around. But emotionally intelligent, no. Never.
They offer access to over 30,000.
I like loose cannon.
Therapists, allowing you to find the best match for your needs.
Loose cannon Sulk, they call me.
Starting therapy is challenging, with many finding it difficult to connect with someone in their area or with the experience of face-to-face communication. Since everyone has a different need, BetterHelp provides a questionnaire in order for them to assess how to best match you with a therapist. Then you can talk to that therapist however you feel comfortable. Video chat, phone call, or even...
Therapy never understood therapy seems kind of weak way to go. I'm not saying it worked, but I did it. And no, it didn't work. I think see, here's the thing about therapy. I don't take shit seriously, and like I don't. It just never worked. Maybe they couldn't crack into it, like into my inner psyche, into my id and stuff like that. And I made too many jokes, and it wasn't, so. Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. It's just another thing to do. And as you guys can tell, I am an onion. I have many layers of trauma that go all the way down, and they all stink. So that's going to take, I don't have enough money to pay for that kind of therapy, right? That's a lot of therapy. That is a lot of therapy. So I do it for you guys for free. And you pay me sometimes. I mean, you pay me to look at my nipples and stuff, which is weird, but I'm not going to question that. As long as I can talk about my problems with society and shit like this in general. Makes me feel good.
Than just messaging. And if you need to switch therapists for whatever reason, BetterHelp makes it easy to switch with no cost or worry. If you think...
Scott says a significant other should be the therapist. Yeah, but I don't want to hear her opinion.
Therapy is for you. You can join over 4 million people who have used BetterHelp by clicking the link in the description below, or by going...
I don't want to hear her opinion.
Going to BetterHelp.com/Spencer Cornelia.
God.
Using my link will give you 10% off your first month, so you can begin the process of connecting with a therapist today. That's BetterHelp.com/Spencer Cornelia. Check it out today. What...
Spencer's gay, though, right? Spencer's gay.
Is alleged to be taught at these alpha male...
Spence. Gay.
Boot camps is discipline, work ethic, becoming a loving husband and father, essentially all things that can't really be objectively analyzed.
Person, go back in the water, you fucking idiots! If any of you get...
I'm a sea turtle. Gotta get to the ocean before I get eaten by a bird. That's what I would do. And they would be like, this isn't a joke. I'd be like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Everything's a joke. And it helps me from crying. That's the kind of issues I'm talking about, where I make everything a joke. Absolutely everything a joke, because I can't take anything seriously. And am I just tired? Am I just like fucking tired of it? I'm just like, oh, God. And then I'm just crawling to the ocean. I'm a sea turtle. So fucking stupid. I don't care.
Ring the bell. I'm gonna personally whoop your on the sand.
So all that's really happening is a bunch of dudes getting yelled at for 3 days straight like they're in the military, and the reward is their face.
Sushi says he'll give a tootski if there's no pussy around. What's a tootski?
It's on Instagram videos rolling through the sand.
Look around. Look at each other. Look to your left and to your right. More than 60% will not be here Friday. I guarantee.
Yes, but they are keeping your money. More than 60% will not be here on Friday. And guess what? They all were there on Friday. Every single one of them was there on Friday, because they ain't offering refunds. I guarantee you they're not offering refunds. I guarantee you they're not offering refunds. And so, they're going to stick around until they graduate from gay school. Do you get to keep the sledgehammer and the backpack? You must get to keep the shirt. You don't get to keep your dignity, that's for sure.
And I'll make sure.
The instructors actively try to get the recruits to quit, as evidenced by that clip. They do actually get some to quit, and they don't even get a refund. When they quit, they're...
So they get the weakest ones to quit and ring a gay little bell like you're in G.I. Jane, dude. Whoa, that's cringy. That is so cringy. You're taking this shit way too seriously. Look at the beach. You're not on Normandy. Look at these nice beach houses behind you. Look at these nice beach houses. I wish I had one of those beach houses because I'd look out and I'd be like, whoa, that's some gay shit going on out there. And then I'd light my big Robusto cigar. It'd be huge too. Like one of these. Like a big Robustos. So they could see me like a baseball bat.
They're forced to ring the bell in front of everyone. No refund. Probably not the best use of $18,000.
The tribe has spoken. Yeah. Gay. That's the gay bell.
You can't do it. Put them back on his back now. Everyone that put on his back. Put him back on his back. Put them on his back.
The building they occupy is really nice. Bedros owns it for another business, and he figured why not convert it into a gym, tell guys to do some push-ups and crawl on the floor for $18,000 so the mortgage is paid.
I mean, he's pulling it off, though. He found enough simps to pay him $18,000 to do this. So, I mean, it's cringy and it's retarded and stuff like that. But it ain't that retarded. It's like, it's retarded if you pay for this. It's retarded if you fall for this. And honestly, it's quite sad. It's very sad that you think that something like this could help you in this point in your life, especially if you're old. That's sad. That's really, really sad, dude. You're not going to get any better. You're going to get $18,000 poorer. But then you have like dudes on the internet like me and that little queer making fun of you. Like making fun of you. You paid $18,000 for literally the entire internet to make fun of you. And it's not like they're blurring your face out or anything like that. People are going to see that and then notice you on the street. You're going to go on a date and then you're going to think you're all alpha male. And then it's going to be a blind date. And then the chick sits down and be like, hey, I saw you on this internet video where you were like crying with a boner and some guy was screaming at you. He's like, yeah, that's my boot camp alpha male, super alpha. And then she's gone, dude. She fucked the waiter or something. Bro, dude. This is self-sabotage. Honey!
Thomas, why are you by yourself? Why are you alone? No one cares
Honey, I want another bubble water.
about you. What? You don't care about anyone else. What are you doing?
What good is that chick?
Favorite part of
oh great, she gives birth to my children and then like feeds them with her body and stuff like that. Bring me bubble water. Do something useful.
This alpha male boot camp is they're doing these exercises in a nice commercial complex with businesses next door. You know, some carpet company has to see these idiots yelling at their students every day outside their main window.
Stories. We got rid of the one.
Dude, she says, but I'm remembering the Will Ferrell scene from The Ladies Man. Is that the one where he's like, Mom, meatloaf! I don't know what she is doing. No, that's from Wedding Crashers. That was from Wedding Crashers. I don't know what scene you're talking about.
You two have some massive.
No, it's Wedding Crashers. When he's like, Mom, meatloaf! Jess, bubble water! I don't know what she's doing.
Nothing to do, or you both gonna be the next ones. When I want someone gone, you know what happens to them? They become gone.
Our baby is teething right now, so it's like, it's very. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Finally. There you go.
These guys
See?
all have.
It works. Get yourself a wife. She'll bring you bubble water and stuff. Oh, but these guys can't because their wives leave them because of this kind of stuff. this kind of stuff.
A fetish for kicking people out of the class, like it's some honor to crawl in sand and do some push-ups and not quit. The Modern Day Night Project is a 75-hour personal growth experience for men who want to live a life filled with fulfillment, purpose, financial freedom, and have...
Arden Sherry says you're thinking Step Brothers? And then you say you got this, Blue. We're all thinking of different movies, you guys. No, you got this, Blue is from Old School. And, yeah, no, you guys. Nope.
Have a deep, loving relationship with their family. That's a sentence full of personal development buzzwords that can't be measured. I haven't figured out how these students are learning how to become financially free after getting yelled at for 75 hours and spending $18,000 for this.
I know, what a stupid financial decision. Dude, we've been watching those financial audits on YouTube, and we might have to watch one. Sorry, this bubble water gets to me. We might have to watch them on an episode because they are so good. They're so good. Oh, they're so good, dude. The dude just screams at them for like, what are you doing? Why are you taking no financial responsibility? And they're just like, I like things. And it's always the women for some reason. A lot of the times, but not always. A lot of times the guys are like, I don't know, she's just spending all the time. I don't know what to do. I can't tell her no. Yeah, you tell her no. You say no. And then spray her. Yeah, she's going to want to spend. She's going to want to spend every dime you give her access to. All right? That's just in their nature, dude. Don't blame them for that. Just be like, that's what you get. And she'll be just as happy. I shit you not. She'll be just as happy with this amount of money. I mean, as long as it's reasonable. Don't be fucking lame. But don't put yourself into debt for, Disney trips and stuff. Like, good Lord, dude. Some of them are wild. Absolutely wild. Caleb something? Look them up. They're great.
This camp doesn't exactly sound like the wisest financial decision. Besides getting yelled at, these little dogs are instructed to play fetch.
Arden Shara says, the other guys. You're my boy, Blue. I fucking hate you. I mean, that's like, damn, dude. I know what you're doing. And it's to intentionally make me angry. These are all good movies, by the way. The Other Guys was a great movie. Old School was good. Step Brothers. Hey, Kabuki. But no, you guys are mixing them all up. That's back when they made good movies. They don't make good movies anymore. So for you guys to like intentionally spit on them like that, it hurts.
This is not a team drill. This
isn't
a trick.
I have no feeling. I'm just dead inside. Like these guys.
This isn't a joke.
Look at that one. He doesn't even have good posture. You know what makes good posture? Rows. You go to the gym and you do rows, but not like the cardio type. Do like heavy. Never mind. I'm not going to give you.
I want one person to bring me this ball back.
Get hard. Exactly. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
In addition to playing fetch in a public park, they're humiliated in parking lots too.
Get Hard was gay. I don't even think I saw Get Hard. It was the one where he was in prison with Will Ferrell and stuff, and he was like trying to... Yes, no, I did see that. It wasn't my favorite. I mean, but... Yeah. I can't say it was all that great. I'm not going to say it was gay. As far as I can remember, it might have been gay. I don't remember every movie I watch. Fucking sue me.
Water. Don't turn your head.
Shawshank Redemption.
Don't crumble from water.
What are you doing? You just spraying... Why would you pay $18,000 for this? You get sprayed in the face with a hose, dude. This guy probably goes home at night and like bangs his super hot wife and then just laughs about all the money he's making and how these people... Oh, dude, I feel so bad for these people. Right? Because there's no There's no way this is ever going to change him.
Straightforward. Straightforward. I'm gonna keep it there so you go straightforward.
I promise you, I was not able to hold my laughter when I was watching these videos. Just a reminder that they paid $18,000 for this training, and I also find it highly feminine to get sprayed in the face.
Get over here. Where's you? You.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. See, that was a joke. Okay. That was a joke that made me at least smirk. At least I was like, all right, yeah. This last chick right over here, yawn. I'm sorry. You kind of look like a dude, by the way, too. In that specific shot. Not in all the shots, but yawn. Okay. Find a guy friend or something like that and have him write some of your materials. Have him pitch a skit for you. All right? Please. 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 But whatever. There's 5 million dickheads out there that watch that. I have no idea why.
You slow fat one.
You slow fat one. Hey, you slow fat one. Yes. 18K. 18K, huh? Okay.
Get over here, quitter, unquitter. You unquit.
Unquitter?
Never heard of that. Sit down. Sit down right here. You two are going to share this cookie. All of you start crying.
You're going to share this cookie? What are they going to do with that cookie? Is this an ookie cookie situation? Is that what this is? Is this an ookie cookie? Please, you guys know what the ookie cookie is, right? I'm not going to explain it.
Crawling. Start crawling. Yeah. They're going to crawl and suffer until you're done with that cookie. Till the both of you are done sharing that cookie. Go. Eat the cookie.
What these toughened alpha men actually accomplish from these camps is tough to evaluate.
Oh.
Plenty claim they
Okay. Okay. Mort said to check my Ko-Fi. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Let me just... Whoop. Hold on. I'm going to bring it on over. So I hope this doesn't give any personal information. Wow. Your first Ko-Fi. You got your first Ko-Fi. You're off to a great start. Sounds a little passive aggressive, but okay. Oh. Gave support. View details. Oh, $5. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Martin. I will give you the bell for all. I will give you the bell. Where's my bell? There. There you go, the bell. Thank you for at least letting me know that the Ko-Fi works, you know. So yeah, it works. Yeah, you were my first Ko-Fi dono. That's cool. Feel honored, Mort. All the way from Australia. Is that real money?
Benefited from it, but I have a hard time believing real change occurs. Often when people spend a crazy amount of money, they will justify it after, especially if the results are subjective, i.e. imaginary.
Eat the you want to suffer until you eat.
Kabuki Tut wants me to explain it. You want me to explain Ookie Cookie to you? $10, and I'll explain it to you.
Oh, cool.
I'm not gonna do it otherwise.
Just sit there. Eat the
I'm 100% serious. I'm not gonna do it otherwise. Have somebody else do it. You know.
Cookie.
So,
they are gonna suffer until you're done eating it, and you better share.
Mortiside says it's nearly $10 dues. Really? Is that 10 Australian dollars? And it's only 5 for America? Wow. I thought Australia was like rich. I thought Australians were rich.
I'm trying to be objective as best I can, but I laughed so hard making this video.
The Pacific
Every single clip had me on the
Peso,
floor laughing even harder than when I watched Dave Chappelle. I mean, seriously, how do you not laugh at all these middle-class dudes signing up for a class where they get sprayed in the face with a garden hose?
Crispy13 says it's the most gourmet cookie recipe you can imagine. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that, because I'm on, like... I don't normally do that and like paywall explanations, but for that explanation, I'm going to fucking paywall it. Just because like, so Arden has to go through these episodes and like scrub them to make sure they're like YouTube compliant and stuff, and that will make it impossible.
So from Home Depot in hopes of becoming a better husband.
Kabuki says soggy biscuit, and I think you're on the right track.
Go.
One person, go back in the water, you fucking idiots. One person.
Little sea turtle back in the water. Oh, you gotta swim for the ocean. I would be making jokes like that. I'm a sea turtle, and everyone would hate me in that class. Everyone would hate me in that class because a lot of them took out credit, like debt, to do that. And I'm just making a complete dick of myself. And yeah, they'd be like, why don't you take this seriously? Didn't you pay them? Yeah. Yes, I paid the $18,000, and it's not as much money for me as it is for you, clearly. So I get to make jokes. I can tell why you're here, because you're obviously not an alpha. Like all this. Like all this.
Go.
Really shove it in there. Be like, can I get your wife's number? Because I know she's not getting it from you.
Fully submerge yourselves in. Let's just begin.
I think this was created for the...
I'm going to pick a fight with every single one of them. Like on a one, you know, I don't know how many days it is. I can fight 37 people. It's going to take a while. But I'll try. Even if they're like small and stuff like that, that would still 37 people. That's a lot of people to fight.
The instructors to have a chance to LARP as military drill sergeants, because I just don't understand what is getting accomplished by calling them idiots and telling them to crawl in the sand. Many experts claim a new habit is formed after 21 days. Some claim multiple months. Whatever your belief is, I think it's fair to say...
Mort says, at Ardentshire, you may call me Mort the Deflowerer now. No, we're not going to call... This isn't prima nocta, Mort, okay? It's not like... No, you're not busting my cherry, okay? You did the Ko-Fi thing. You were the first one to do the Ko-Fi thing, but that doesn't like lower my Ko-Fi value for the rest of the Ko-Fi donors, all right? It's not like you got
3 days isn't enough time. In an Instagram post, they indicate that they're aware that the hater's gonna hate, but that doesn't take...
For $5, you pop my Ko-Fi cherry? That's all I'm worth to you. I was driven pure snow, and you just sullied it with your dirty $5 dues.
Take away how important of a job this is to us. Men want to heal from their past traumas, challenge themselves, and show up for their families. Healing men from their past traumas usually requires a PhD in psychology.
Damn it!
I'd be shocked if these guys had a degree in anything.
Damn it! I thought my flower was worth more than $5. Dollary dues. Is there a kangaroo on your money? Tell me. Is there? Is there a fucking kangaroo on one of your dollar bills? You tell me that right now. Because I will laugh. I thought I was making a joke at first, but now I'm like, that could be real. Is there a kangaroo on one of your dollar bills?
And now we've reached the point where this alpha male boot camp becomes a kink fetish fantasy for these...
We knew this, right? We knew this. Okay, we constantly talk about how we're not a sex cult, right? But these guys are like spitting in each other's mouths and stuff like that, and like taping each other up and like putting whips and chains on each other and like splashing them in the face with weird substances. This is so gay. And it's like not even like straight sex like our cult's about. It's about there's no chicks there. We at least have Manda. We have Manda and Kabuki is one. I think those are the only girls right now, but that's two, right? Sometimes FOMO pops in here. Right, so it's not unusual to thought is in and out. There's a Casey pops in once in a while. There's a lot of chicks that come in and check it out, and then they're like, and then they leave. But at least they're here in the first place, right? A girl walks into this situation, and like this guy's all taped up with like the Guantanamo Bay hat, and you know she leaves immediately because she feels like she's in danger. And she is, because there's some rough gay stuff going on. This is rough gay sex.
Military bros. If I told you
This is
I was
rough
making a video
and
on
gay.
people getting tied up and sprayed in the face, you'd think I was making a video for OnlyFans, not YouTube.
Honestly, this guy does have better jokes than that girl. I mean, they're not I mean, there are a couple of zingers, but they're better jokes. Again, not blowing it out of the water, but 5 million views, missed 5 million views with her cat eyes and her bangs and stuff like that. I hate women. That's just it. I just don't like women as people. I like their parts and stuff, but like the rest of them, it's just.
And
Oh, sorry. So ridiculous. See, 18 grand and you do this. I have a beach next to my house. Well, it's like 10 minutes away. But we can go to the beach and I'll let you do this. I'll give you a sledgehammer. I'll let you keep the sledgehammer. You know?
These guys are just preying on men's vulnerabilities and desire of feeling like an alpha male with these camps. These dudes aren't making behavior changes.
Hog Dog says, let's make corn, boys. No. No, not at all.
After being water tortured for a few hours on a summer afternoon.
I mean, what if you did all this? You paid 18 grand and you get like tortured and, you know, the tied up and you get your ass smacked and you go in the water and stuff. And then like later you're on Pornhub because that's what you're going to do if you're going to this camp, right? When you go home, you're like, I'm going to watch porn because that's why I'm such a fucking cuck. And then you see a smash cut of you getting your ass pounded by all these other like trainees and stuff like that. And it's got like millions of views. Right? They get you coming and going. It's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up.
In Southern California, smelling your teammate's butthole would only make you a better husband if your wife was into butt stuff. Maybe it makes you a...
Wait, what? Smelling whose butthole? And if a butthole has a smell to it, that means somebody needs to shower. Somebody needs to shower. Oh, God. Nasty.
Better father, since changing your baby's diapers would become easier. What hasn't become easier is not laughing hysterically at Steve pretending to be their daddy.
Stupid. Here's why we're stupid. Here's why. Are you touching me? Are you touching me? Are you touching me? Get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off of me. I'm not touching.
Damn, look at this crew. This is torture. Look at all the bruises and shit he has. Look, he's all scraped up and stuff. This is torture. He's torturing these guys. And I don't know, man. That's fucking weird. I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. Thanks for coming, though. And I hope you guys learned something and enjoyed your time and will become better men after this alpha male boot camp that I am currently starting. And no, there is no gay sex involved. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for the donos. I really appreciate that. Mortiside, thank you for popping my Ko-Fi cherry. For $5, it makes me feel like a Guatemalan prostitute, but I'll take it. Right? I needed to eat. That's all I need. I just needed to eat. And you took my sweet flower from me for $5 dues with a girl and a kangaroo on it. My God. My God. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Do all those things that make me so proud of you. Not this, not these things, not all that. Not the gay stuff. Not the gay stuff. But the not gay stuff. Anyways, guys, Have a wonderful night. Be good to each other. Be awesome. Make me proud. Achieve your dreams. Don't get scammed like these people did. Don't do that. Ugh. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Get a good amount of water. Get good sleep and take care of yourselves because I care about you too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Good night. I forgot to see, I have a whole thing here. Hold on, I'll start it over. Hit the like button, by the way.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster 2. Government lies, they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, blowing like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke. I'm unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.